your guys' class?
I think he brings up a lot, honestly. Because it was how he was taught as a player, when he was a player. He gives us the coach-player relationship. He tells us a lot of time that relationships are the biggest things. And that was something he was taught from Coach Knight.
I think just going off X, I think just the impact he had on Coach Woodson, we can see it every day. And he shows the love and gratitude he had for him. And it was really cool to kind of just see that connection that they had and how it's really formed him as a coach and as a person. So it's really cool to kind of see that and see how far Coach Woodson has come on the journey and how he's still going. So it's pretty special to see that connection they had.
Trey and X, you can comment on this as well. I mean, on a human level, Coach Woodson is hurting right now. I mean, this was his guy. How do you guys as players kind of rally to him, kind of reverse of what usual would be to try to ease the pain, his own pain?
Yeah. I think just do all the things that we're asked to do and exceed those things. I think just playing hard and being leaders that we are, that we need to be, bringing the other guys along is going to help him and everybody get through. Because I mean, obviously it's challenging right now because it's such a big loss for everyone, and everyone's affected by it. But I think just for us to go out there and play as hard as we can and know why the reason we're playing for Indiana. It's a tradition, and he's a big piece of that tradition. So just obviously remembering him and playing hard for Coach Woodson for his loss. So.
I just think we need to wrap our arms around it, honestly. Because I know how it feels to lose somebody that's close to you. I know that Coach Knight was basically a father figure to Coach Woodson because he lost his actual dad when he was 14. So I know he's taking this real hard. Like I said before, we just got to do what Trey said as well. As a team, we got to come out as a unit and play hard for him. And we got to know the reason why we're playing.
Trey, you're Indiana born and bred. What impact did Coach Knight have on you individually and your entire family?
Yeah, especially for my family. My dad's a coach, so he always talked about him. My family's a big Indiana fan, so just knowing what he meant to this place and to my family and the tradition that he left and the kind of just what he built was incredible. So I think just remembering all the great times he had here and just the success he had is important to me, my family, and obviously everyone that was involved in Indiana. But like I said, it's a special thing he had going on. So it's great.
Trey, you're obviously from Indiana, so your history and knowledge of it goes way back. And Xavier, not being from here, what has been the differences of learning about what someone that casts such a large shadow has done for the state, for the fans of Indiana basketball, and what it means to Indiana basketball fans?
From being out of state, that was one of the first things I learned. Coach Knight was one of the best, if not the best coach to ever do it. Coach Woodson, he preaches a lot about him. And I know one thing when he came to practice, our practices were probably one of the best practices we had, honestly at practice. Because when he came around, it was just like a peacemaker. Seeing the guy that built this foundation is big.
Yeah, we go off of that. We knew, whenever he came to practice, we knew it was business. It's special to see, to be able to see him sitting over there, to see Coach Woodson, like his face light up whenever he walked in. It was really special to see that. So I think just knowing what he had and how special it was is important for us to carry that on and play hard like we have been. So I think just going out there and knowing what we're playing for, like I said, and the impact he's left on Indiana, it truly is special. Mike?
Yeah, for either one of you, Coach Woodson just said it was important to him to kind of have a relationship with his players after they leave the same way he did with Coach Knight. I mean, how does that hit you to know that he's going to be there for you as long as he's around?
It means the world, and that's one of the things we knew when he came in. That was a big part of him, and the way he treats his players is special because he's been there, he's done that. So I think just knowing that he has our back and we have his is a good bond that we need to have throughout the year because there's a lot of ups and downs that you go through. But if you're all backs, it makes it a lot easier to get through those tough times. So I think just knowing that he's gonna be there for us, way past basketball is cool to see that as well.
Going off what Trey said too as well. He cares for each and every one of his players. I saw it. I'm not talking about myself, but I saw it the most when I was down bad, when I was hurt. I've never been hurt, honestly. But I saw that the most. He cares about his family. Brings people in. And, takes care of them just like they're his own.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.